take care of it. Set on up to Cook. Isaac Andrews, 8 drinks. Down to Andrews. Gets it down court. The shot is up. Yes!
And Westdale, you're greatly appreciated.
Baker here for 3. Knocks off pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to be pretty good season. That's a high fly ball. Deep there in the left field. And it's going to be gone! Paul P. Dan Fisher. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana, here with tonight's junior varsity action between the visiting Yorktown Tigers as they will be taking on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morville. Yes, alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we want to welcome you in on this Tuesday evening of Wapahani Lady Raider Volleyball. As we get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show, presented by Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Wapahani coming off of a tough loss there against Westdale last Thursday evening there as far as the junior varsity squad goes. So looking to bounce back there from that one and hopefully come back out here on their home floor, get the W. It's going to be a tough challenge, though. Yorktown, obviously a very strong program they have over there year after year, much the same like does Wapahani. So, this is a game that you always circle on the calendar every year. Early season matchup like this definitely is a nice test for both teams, and even more specifically here for Wapahani at this point in time, really is a nice test to see where you're at here early on in the season. You're ready to compete at a high level against a high octane kind of team like what Yorktown has. Again, whether that be at the JV level or the varsity level. So really looking forward to see how this one turns out this evening. Hopefully Wapahani will come out on top, but we're looking forward to a great battle here this evening. Not only in tonight's JV game, but tonight's varsity action, again, right here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside here, folks. Again, make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have tonight's rosters and have our first serve coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Here's we take a look here at tonight's rosters. First, for the visiting Yorktown Tigers, number 1, Kennedy Conyers. Number 2, Marin Hopkins. Number 3, Abby Boer. Number 4, Justice Chapman. Number 6, Ari Wright. Number 7, Mariah Moulton. Number 8, Maddie Cabrera. Number 9, Ava Terrell. Number 10, Claire Hazen. And number 12, Riley Carpenter. Now the roster here for your Wapahani Raiders. Number 1, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 2, Cammie Rivers. Number 3, Caroline Hunzinger. Number 5, Callie Parker. Number 6, Chloe Sipes. Number 7, Adriana Harris. Number 8, Shayna Ray. Number 9, Megan Luce. Number 10, Bailey Carpenter. Number 11, Olivia Walters. And number 12, Tatum Dudley. Again, Yorktown's coached by Jerry Owens. Wapahani is coached by Amy Hardwick. So again, that is tonight's roster rundown here for both sides as we are just about set to begin here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana, here on this Tuesday, August the 30th. Wanted to send a shout out to my mom this evening, Shonda Morbilius. Happy birthday. I'm not going to say what year, but happy birthday, young lady. I love you, and hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And so again here, it will be Caroline Hunzinger back to serve to open up tonight's ball game here for Wapahani. So that one served out of bounds, tied now at 1. Again, after the opening serve there for Wapahani, collected a point there. So 1-1. Here's we'll see number 12, Riley Carpenter, back to serve here for the Tigers. Received there by Rivers. Chased that one down there by number 3. That was Caroline Hunzinger, but unfortunately went backwards and then into the stand. So a 2-1 lead now for Yorktown. Again, Carpenter still back to serve here for the Tigers. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in here on this Tuesday night. Again, I'm Brandon Morbilius, your play-by-play call. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Very appreciative and very thankful for all of you. And hopefully everyone enjoys tonight's broadcast right here with us on the WHS Network. Handled there by Anne-Marie Gibson, but set right on top of the net after the bad pass right there and well executed by Marin Hopkins. So now give the Tigers a 4-1 lead after a 1-0 start from the Raiders. Walters on the attack. That one's going to fall in there just in front of the outstretched hands of Riley Carpenter. So Walters with the kill will get the Raiders back on the board, as Cammie Rivers will now drop back to serve. And that one will also sail out of bounds. So another service error here for Wapahani. We'll see Shayna Ray now in the ball game for the first time this evening. So 5-2 is your score. Number 7, Mariah Moulton back to serve. Tipped into the net there by Carpenter, so the Tigers will strike again here with another one. Handled that time by Parker, and the Raiders will get it over right there. Deflected up into the air, and that one's going to be another point here for the Tigers as that one is deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So again, a 7-2 start. Hunzinger over to Gibson, and that was on the left side of the antenna. So again here, the woes continue here for the Raiders. So see Harris back in here, actually for the first time this evening for Wapahani. And Olivia Walters will now drop back to serve. And on the kill right there is Claire Hazen of Yorktown. So now make it 9-3 here is number 3, Abby Boer. Sub into the game and drop back to serve for Yorktown. Set up, that's number 6. Ari Wright on the attack, collects on the kill.
That's how I get on.
Skipped over the top of the net, Parker right there, but then set right on top there for Ari Wright to once again execute that to a T. Handled by Gibson. Huntzinger will set it up to Gibson. Dug out number 7, Mariah Moulton, as number 10, Hazen, once again with the slide right there, able to knock that one down for another point. And so again here, the woes continue to grow for Wapahani. Skipped on top of the net and down over. An ace right there. Ready there to receive it. Gibson will set it up there to Harris. Hunzinger now to Parker, and bad pass right there will again put the Raiders at a little bit of a disadvantage here. So 13-3 is your score. Timeout taken here by Wapahani. We will step aside here for a quick timeout as well, but we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here again with the Selma American Legion Post 437 game break. 13-3 is your score. Yorktown on top here on this Tuesday evening, August the 30th of 2022. So, again, Wapahani got out to a quick 1-0 start, but unfortunately here for your Raiders, it has been all Yorktown ever since, and they have never looked back. So 14-3 now, as we'll see number 1, Kennedy Conyers sub in for Yorktown. Here with number 3, Abby Boer back to serve. Handled there by Ray. Gibson will track it down. Now Parker gets it over. And Yorktown's heading backwards. So a much needed point here for Wapahani. Here's we'll see number 9, Megan Luce, and number 12, Tatum Dudley, return to the floor for Wapahani. Megan Luce will now be back to serve. Cabrera there with a set up there to Hazen. So again, passing has been the biggest miscue so far for Wapahani. Got to get things corrected rather quickly. Considering you're down by 11 right now, we have Justice Chapman back to serve. Another one again, shanked backwards and off to the right. That's going to be another ace for Chapman and the Tigers. Luce will set it up. Left-hander Tatum Dudley on the attack that time. So Dudley with the kill, 16-5 now, as Anne-Marie Gibson will be back to serve, but not before we'll have a substitution here. Number 2, Cammie Rivers back into the Raider rotation. Nice serve there from Gibson. So that will fall in there, end up being an ace after a couple of passing issues there for Yorktown. And that one hit out of bounds off the hand there of number 7, Mariah Moulton. So Wapahani's now string some together. On the attack there, that was number 9, Ava Terrell. Cammie Rivers and gets it across here for Wapahani. Back to Terrell again. Gibson with a nice dig. And Rivers just lightly get it over the net. Gibson again gets the hands up in the air. Well done the last couple times around. Back to Terrell, and that time will cash in off of Rivers and out of bounds. So 17-7. Here's number 8, Maddie Cabrera. Will be back to serve. And the Raiders will get it over and kept it. Nope, they didn't keep it on the right side of the antenna. It went on the out of bounds side. So unfortunately did not work out in favor of the Raiders that time around. Olivia Walters back in for the Raiders. Now serving will be number 5, Callie Parker. Ari Wright back to serve here for Yorktown. Again, a 11-point advantage here for the Tigers in set number 1 here of the evening. Number 2, Hopkins on the attack, dug out, and Luce is able to have just enough room as Walters gets it over. Hopkins back on the attack once again. Nice hustle there from Gibson, but again, unable to track it down. They're off the deflection of the Raiders on the net. As that one will be served into the net by Wright. Wapahani will have a quick substitution here. Caroline Huntsinger returning to the Raider rotation, as well as number 10, Bailey Carpenter. And now Huntsinger will give the Tigers point right back. So Riley Carpenter to serve here for Yorktown. Tipped across by Walters. Right on top of the net, 50-50 ball there essentially. Parker, Hunsinger right over the net and worked out to perfection right there. Hunsinger changed it up a little bit. Parker there to Gibson. And hit that one over, and that was off of Carpenter. That was number 7, Moulton. On the attack once again. Here Shayna Ray will return to the floor. As Yorktown just 3 points away from a opening set victory here tonight over Wapahani. Gibson will get it over. Hazen there on the attack, dug by Hunsinger. Now Parker on the Carpenter. Punches that one over there to right. Close set to the net there. Hopkins was able to tip it over just enough. Nice hustle by everybody right there for Wapahani. And then Hazen connects for one more. So 23-10. Now your score here in the first set. So Hopkins on the attack right there, hits it into that. Now 23-11. Harris will return to the floor for Wapahani. And we'll have Olivia Walters now back to serve. The Raiders desperately need to rattle off a nice chunk of points. And Gibson with the kill. Gets us 1 point closer. Another nice serve from Walters. Right there from the back row. Hunsinger there with a dig. Set up to Carpenter. Tries to find that back corner. There goes Hopkins again, and that is well out of bounds off the hand of Marin Hopkins. So again, let's see if Wapahani can put up a little fight here towards the end. Set by Cabrera. And there goes Hopkins again, soaring through the air, nailing one down to the floor. And we are now at set point, 24-14. And back to serve here for set point for Yorktown will be number 2, Marin Hopkins. And that's going to do it here in set number 1 off of an ace. Kind of our story here in the first set. Passing was a big issue here for the Raiders. So 25-13, your final set, or your final score here in set number 1. We'll step aside and we'll be back here with the second set of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here's set number 2 now on its way here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in. If you are just now joining us, Yorktown took the opening set 25-13. So a tough loss there for Wapahani to open up tonight's ball game, but just got to get back after it right here, right now. You got to have a short memory, understand, what you did there in the first set, obviously, which, to me, it was pretty obvious from a passing standpoint. That was our biggest issues. And, the ball never came down. The ball went on top of the light fixture out here. So we're going to redo this. And that one will be served into the net. So, unfortunate luck there for Wapahani. Here as we are tied at 1 with number 7, Mariah Moulton, back to serve for the Tigers. Handled by Gibson. Set the Carpenter on the attack, right there with a dig. That was Cabrera there with a setup to number 7, Moulton, just a moment ago, and mishandled off of just an unfortunate pass there for Wapahani. So 2-1 now, Yorktown on top. And that one's going to be served out of bounds. Now as we're tied at 2, it will be number 2, Cammie Rivers, back to serve here for Wapahani. Carpenter right there to receive it, set on. That was Hopkins and nails the kill. So both teams going back and forth. Here's number 6, Chloe Sipes, will sub in here for Wapahani. In for Yorktown will be number 3, Abby Boer, as she'll be back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for Boer. So again, some communication right there would really help out for Wapahani, as that ball should not fall in. Sipes right there. Hunzinger will chase it down. Gibson will get across. Well, free ball action here for the Tigers, and right on the attack, able to connect and put the Tigers now up here by 3 with a 5-2 score. Hunsinger with a set to Gibson on the left side. No touch there by Yorktown as that one sailed out of bounds. And so again, a lot like how this first set started. It's doing the same thing here in set number 2. Wapahani had a 1-0 lead. And then right after that, the wheels fell off and we could never get back on track, unfortunately. So again, you still have time right here, still early here in the second set. We've just got to clean things up here a little bit and communicate a little bit better as well. We've got Shayna Ray now in for Wapahani. Handled by Gibson. On the attack, nice dig from Ray. And Parker will just get it across for Wapahani. Right there from the middle, just a soft touch there. Cabrera back to right now from the left side. Parker chases it down. Nice hustle there by Ray and Gibson. But again, still did not pan out too well for Wapahani that time around. Gibson will just punch across. Now to Hazen right there in the middle. Dug by Hunzinger. Parker now sends it backwards as Gibson will get it over. And that should be 4 hits, and indeed it will be. So point there goes to Wapahani as Adriana Harris will sub in for the Raiders. And we will have Callie Parker now back to serve. Nice layout there by Carpenter underneath the net, though, across the line. So 9-3 now is number 9. Ava Terrell will return to the floor for Yorktown, and number 10, Claire Hazen, will be back to serve. Shanked off there to the right side and backwards off of Ray. The floater serve right there. Nice job by Parker to chase it down. Tipped over by Hunzinger. Cabrera now to right. And again, a huge hole right there in the middle. And we're going to have a net violation on Yorktown. So the point there goes to the Raiders. We'll see Tatum Dudley and Megan Luce back in here with Megan Luce back to serve. Cabrera lines it up there for right, and again, this time we'll hit that one into the net. Parker digs it. Set up to Gibson, left side attack. Carpenter runs that one down. Shanked again off there to the right side. So another ace for the Tigers. Again, it's Matty Cabrera back to serve. Luce sets it there to Dudley. Gibson will dig it out. Luce will set it up. Right back to Gibson. Nice job there by Wright. She's able to get it over right there. Now Luce with a dig. So again, an 8-point deficit here for Wapahani. Still got some time to clean it up, but we have got to clean it up and quickly. Again, it's just the little basic facets of the game. Again, that's been, in my opinion, the biggest problem so far for us. And again, that's just been passing the ball. Gibson a little too long, really had to reach back for that one. And a little surprising here that head coach Hardwick hasn't even taken a timeout here for Wapahani, just at least to stop the run. But we'll see what happens here. Again, Sipes back in the game for Wapahani. Dudley right there with a kill. So again, that does stop the run. Now if we can, just go on a run of our own right here. Nice, maybe a 5-6 point run to get us right back into the thick of things. We've got Cammie Rivers returning to the floor for Wapahani. Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. Handled by Carpenter. Set up, that was number 7, Moulton on the attack. And again, the woes continue for the Raiders. In comes Marin Hopkins as Ari Wright will serve for Yorktown. And a 10-point lead here in set number 2. Again, they already own a 1-set-to-none lead. So when you dig yourself a big hole like this, it's tough to climb out of it. It's doable. No doubt about that. But again, we've got to get it going now. Now would be the time to answer. Walters back in for the Raiders. Nice dig there from Harris. Rivers, and now to Megan Luce. Cabrera, right side. That was the number 7, Moulton. Nice dig from Harris. Now Tatum Dudley. But nice hands there. That was number 9, Ava Terrell. Harris, Luce on the Dudley. The left hand, soft touch. Tell you what, this has been the best action so far this ball game. Set up to Dudley one more time. Hit that one into the net, but still, even though that didn't work out for Wapahani, that was a more competitive, energizing kind of point that might hopefully, get Wapahani potentially going here a little bit. Again, as they find themselves down by 10. Dug out by Chapman, set to Hopkins, and splits the defenders there of Parker and Gibson. Just a well-hit ball, a well-placed ball. And nice hustle there on behalf of Parker and Gibson, just not able to get there to it in time. So another service there for Yorktown. Chapman this time around. As we'll see, Caroline Huntzinger and Bailey Carpenter now in for Wapahani. Huntzinger will drop back to serve. Again, it's 18-8. Wright received it. Carpenter tips it right back down where it came from. Beautiful job there by Bailey. Get a bad pass. Set it right up there on top of the net. And Bailey took full advantage. Exactly what the doctor ordered right there for the Raiders. So again, Conyers back to serve for Yorktown. Just 5 points away from a sweep here of Wapahani. Let's see if the Raiders have a little late fight in them here. And Wright again splitting the defenders. Again, did have a little deception right there, coming off the top of the net, skipping right off of that so quickly. And now a timeout here from Wapahani. 21-9 your score. Will step aside, and we'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, folks, again, welcome back in following the timeout. 21-9. Yorktown leads here in the second set. Again, already up 1-0, so Yorktown staring victory right in the eyes, just with 4 points to get. Hopkins on the attack. Nice dig from Hunsinger, but again, unfortunately, didn't quite have the soft arms or the soft hands right there to keep that from going about 15 to 20, probably more like 20, 30 feet in the air. Wright will chase it down. Free ball action here for the Raiders. Parker, Hunsinger there to Walters, and just out of bounds. So that one sailed just a touch out of bounds. So 23-10 as Cammie Rivers will now be back to serve here for Wapahani. Received by Wright. Cabrera on to Hazen. Nice. Right there's that one's dug out, sent back over the net there from Rivers. And Parker swung a little too hard to the left there on the pass. So match point has arrived as Shayna Ray will return for Wapahani. Also now in for Yorktown and back to serve will be number 3, Abby Boer. Hunsinger sets it to Gibson. Cabrera now to Wright. Right there in the middle, and that's all she wrote here for Wapahani here tonight. Straight set sweep here for Yorktown, 25-13, 25-10 with the victory here tonight in this evening's junior varsity game. Again, all the best there to Yorktown and their junior varsity squad throughout the rest of the regular season. And again, Wapahani will be back at it on Thursday night. They will be traveling over to Jay County there for a start time of 6 p.m. there for that junior varsity action there against the Patriots. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast. Again, make sure to stick around and join us on our varsity broadcast here in just a little while. Head-to-head showdown there between two powerhouse volleyball programs, Wapahani, Yorktown. The Raiders 9-2, while Yorktown stands in at 10-1. Should be a great battle. We hope all of you can join us. Until then, I'm Brandon Morbilius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll see you back here in just a little while. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.